Okay, Hare Krishna. So, welcome for today's program, our ongoing studies of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, okay, you all can see me, all right, can hear me. Okay, good. Just give me a second. I just spotlight. Okay, so Hare Krishna, welcome all dear devotees, wonderful people, wonderful. I am so excited to be here again on the 13th day. Now we're having an 18 days program, and today is day 13. Imagine time flies, all right? And I'm so excited and I'm so overwhelmed to hear some fantastic testimony. Just these 12 days alone, huge transformations start happening in two people. I was having a short discussion just now. When I was earlier, I just talked to them, Divya Mataji from KL and also Kala Maniraja from Chomo Ipoh. So, like that, more and more that you're going to share your testimony, the more and more I feel very excited. I know it's not easy to do this program, for everyone's understanding. It takes a lot of meditation. It's not like simply on the thing and start to talk. Lot of contemplation, a lot of things. I pray to Krishna, pray to Guru Maharaj. Please inspire me. And sometimes I come here and I just talk out of inspiration because that is how the system works. And yeah, so I'm so overwhelmed and so excited. Thank you so much for all your enthusiasm and your blessings. Right? So today we're going to go through chapter 13, another beautiful chapter. Now we know that Bhagavad Gita is divided into three parts. The first six, second six, and the last six. The first six is actually his introduction. So Krishna says, why are you lamenting? Arjuna says, I am lamenting. Then Krishna says, why? You're not this body. Then after that, Arjuna says, I want to go into the jungle and meditate. I want to do this, do that. Then Krishna was refuting one by one. First he spoke of Karma Yoga. Then after that, he spoke about Divya Yoga, divine knowledge. Then after that, he spoke on Karma Yoga, action in Krishna consciousness. Like that, then at the end of the day, we ended in Dhyana Yoga. After Dhyana Yoga, Arjuna says, no, it's not possible for me to say. Then after that, Krishna says, starting on the second part of Bhagavad Gita, the second part, what happened? Krishna started with he said, now I'm going to give you one confidential knowledge. Right? So from that, the middle part is confidential. After I explained that he is the supreme personality of God, he controls the three material world, everything emanates from him and everything. Then Arjuna said, I would like to see that. Then when in chapter 11, when Arjuna saw that, Arjuna became overwhelmed. Then he said, now he asked a serious question. Now tell me who you are. What is the best thing? Please forgive me. Then he says, time came to destroy everything. All right. Then after that, the most important part, chapter 12, we discussed yesterday on Bhakti Yoga. Why the Bhakti Yoga is topmost. So now from 13 onwards, we're going to discuss more and more Bhakti Yoga and more lot of philosophy and about life and everything. Okay. I'll be also playing a video. If you have a nice setup in your house, maybe you got a computer, make sure you on your speaker nicely, because there's going to be a fantastic video I'm going to play with you. If at all, if you find the video is not so clear, you tell me, I'll share the video in the group. Right? So, but I want you to have experienced that, right? All right, so let's start our today's program. Today is 18th December 2025, Thursday. We have gathered here to continue our beautiful discussion on Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13. ISKCON Malaysia proudly presents Gita Gyan, Essence of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13. Let's take darshan from Sri Sri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Patakami Bhava to me. This is a beautiful form of Jagannath. All right, when you see on the right here, this is Lord Jagannath or Lord Krishna, blackish color. This is Lord Balaram, and this is Yashoda, Subhadra Devi. All right, just to give you a quick review. Any one of you seeing this form for a first time? Is there any one of you seeing this form for a first time? You can unmute yourself, or you can raise your hand, or you can put a thumbs up. Is any one of you are seeing this form for a first time? Or do you know this form? Do you know this form of Krishna or not? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So I believe all of you know the story. Okay. You know the form of Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. All right. Okay. Because I thought I want to explain why this form is like this. All right. This is a most merciful form. And Lord Jagannath came in this form for Kali Yuga. This is the presiding deity you can see in what they call in Jagannath Puri, Orissa. Okay. All right. Now let's start with the prayer. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashati Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Let's all chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today, we dedicate this program to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. We are so grateful to him for giving us the Bhagavad Gita in as it is, without any interpretation, without any motive, exactly presented how Krishna presented 5,000 years ago. He presented it in English. Such a genius, right? The word that he used, the way he translated, you know, the way that he did is something very astonishing. People, even the great learned people like professors, this thing, you know, they seen, we have not seen Jesus, we have not seen Muhammad, but now we have seen how they should have done it. But the difference is, they all took a lifetime of preaching to spread or create any religion movement, but Srila Prabhupada within 11 years, right? Within 12 years, he established the ISKCON Society, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and he established 108 temples worldwide and initiated more than 3,000 people. And all the thousands of disciples that join in, mostly are only less handful were Indians who know the culture, but other than that, the others are those who came from the other culture, sometimes not even cultured. And he transformed them into a first-class human being. All right, without his costless mercy, we might not be able to study Bhagavad Gita in English. And also this program was inspired by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. He's by birth American. And of course, now you have settled in India as an Indian citizen. People were wondering, people from India want to go to America, but how come you from America want to come back to India? He gave up his American citizenship and he spent all his childhood from teenage, right? As a teenager, I think age of 19 or 20, he joined. Until today, he's 70 plus. He dedicated the whole life for the inspiration. So he's my humble self spiritual master, and he always inspired us to go and reach out to people and give them the opportunity. But now we are grateful also to Zoom platform for creating Zoom, and because of Zoom, we are connecting here to all the people from all over the country and also from overseas. We also have devotees also from Russia. Okay, we have Russians. We have all varieties of walk of people here. India, Singapore, just name it. All of us are connected. Okay, so we also this program is inspired by him. He said, now we have the technology, utilize the technology. And dedicate to my late god brother. He's my very dear to me, one of my closest god brother with me. His Grace Anadi Jagannath Prabhu. He's from Bangalore, ISKCON Shishadipuram. He is the creator and brainchild of the Essence of Gita Gyan program worldwide. He left the world due to an accident, all right, which is due to heavy rain, and it's kind of weird thing. He's supposed not to be this thing, but anyway, Krishna loves him more. But now the question is, his initiate name is Anadi Jagannath. Anadi means what? Eternal. And Jagannath. So we were wondering why he got the name. Guru Maharaj gave the name Anadi Jagannath. That means he's a immortal, eternal. But despite he left us few years ago, but still his legacy going to continue forever. As long the Gita Gyan program is going to go on, inspire people, all walks of life worldwide, and that long he's going to go on living. So as what he has given the name Anadi, it really suits his nature. Anadi Jagannath Prabhu, creator and brainchild of the Essence of Gita Gyan program worldwide. All right, now let's look at today's program. Today's what do you call the Mahatmya. All right, let's see what Krishna says here. Gita, yes, chana janati. Patanam naiva patanam. Sa eva manushe loke moga karma karo bhavit. Gitas yaschana janati patanam naiva patanam sa eva manushe loke moga karma karoti bhavit. It says a person who knows nothing about learning and teaching the Gita, he is a failure in the duty of a human form of life. What is that statement? Wow. So it says, if a man who never bothered learning or studying or teaching Bhagavad Gita, that person, he failed in the human form of life. So what happens when a person fails in the human form of life? All right. Example. All right. Now, say like Mr. Gunasegaran. Mr. Gunasegaran is he's giving me a piece of land. Right? He's giving me a piece of land and tell, okay, Padita Tarna, I'm giving you a land. Develop the land. Right? Use it for Krishna. You plant some vegetable or raise some cows, whatever, use it for Krishna. And I take the land and I'm keeping it. Then, after that, 3 weeks later, 1 month later, he comes. Hey, why nothing? Ah, no, I'm very busy, doing online classes. Oh, okay. Take your time. 6 months later, he comes. Nothing happens. Why? And you all start to turn into bush. I'm okay, la, Prabhu. I know you're very busy. La. Okay. Then 1 year later, he comes and see, hey, how come nothing? All the bush has turned, all the trees start to grow, and it's almost turning into a small jungle. After 1 year, 2 years, he just come and see, hey, why it's not happening at all? No, I'm okay, la, Prabhu. You are very busy, I know. Give back the land. All right, you are not using the land, you're wasting, he will take back. Similarly, when we fail in our human form of life, the nature will take back that opportunity. So just think how lucky and how fortunate that each and every one of you, somehow or other, you stumble upon Gita Gyan program. Somehow or other stumble by some invitation, or maybe through some advertisement into some group, out of curiosity, somehow or other you ended up here. But one thing, let me tell you, all those people who have joined, I believe you are touching the Gita on a daily basis, or at least opening and try to read something. Can I say that? Can I briefly say?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Right? How about others? Can I
Yes,
just say
Prabhu.
for the first time? Yeah. Wonderful. Yes. So it is somehow or other encouraging someone to touch the book. Hey, just have a look. Okay, now what is that? What is the okay? Why there's nothing's coming? Oh, okay. Oh, Sharmila, okay. Right? Somehow or other, a person is inspired. Because if a person who do not read Bhagavad Gita or study Bhagavad Gita is a failure. So when you failed in the duty of a human form of life, the form of life will be taken away. And it's mentioned on Vaishnava Tantra Sara, verse 13. Okay, with this meditation, let's start our session. Today, we're going to speak about chapter 13. Nature, Prakriti, Enjoyer, Purusha, and Consciousness. All right. Nature, Enjoyer, and Consciousness is the chapter 13. All right. Now, let's look at this. The first 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, okay, that means the knower of the body or the living entity. Okay, in the first 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, the knower of the body or the living entity, all right, living entity, and the position by which he can understand the Supreme Lord are described. Right? In the first 6 chapters, chapter 1 to chapter 6, we learned what? The knower of the body. What is it? What does it mean? We will discuss. I'll explain to you later. And the position by which he can understand the Supreme Lord is described. And then in the middle 6 chapter of Bhagavad Gita that we are starting, that means from chapter 7 to chapter 12, the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the relationship between the individual soul and the super soul in regard to devotional service is described. Okay. The superior position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the subordinate position of the individual soul are definitely defined in this chapter. Right? How great is the Supreme Soul and how infinite, I mean, how minute we are described. The living entities are subordinate under all circumstances. We are subordinate, right? Because we need depending. But in their forgetfulness, they are suffering, right? When enlightened by pious activities, they approach the Supreme Lord in different capacities. Example, as the distressed, those who want money, and those who are inquisitive, and those who are in search of knowledge. These four people. This is also described. Now, starting from the 13th chapter, how the living entity come into contact with material nature. What actually went wrong? How you came in contact with the material nature. And how he is delivered by the Supreme Lord through the different method of fruitive activities, cultivation of knowledge, and discharge of devotional service are explained. Right? So now chapter 13 onwards. Now the application part, how to do it, is going to be explained here. Okay. Now let's start this program. Now, when you look at this, chapter 13, text 1, Arjuna asking a question. Arjuna vacha prakritim purushang chaiva kshetrang kshetranyang evacha etat veditum ichchami jnanam jneyam cha keshava. Prakriti means nature. Purusha means enjoyer. Sometimes in Tamil culture, we call the husband Purushan. He's enjoyer. Alright? And Krishna is known as Adi Purusha. Alright? Brahma sings in Brahma Sanghita. Chintamani pragara satmasu kalpa vriksha laksha vritesu surabir abhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra sada sabrama sevamanam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham bhajami. So it's known as Adi Purusha. Alright? So now Arjuna is asking Prakritim Purusham Chaiva. Kshetram. Kshetra means field or place. Kshetranyan, the know of the field. Etat veditum ichchami. Jnanam jneyam, knower and knowing. Cha Keshava. So in other words, what Arjuna said, oh my dear Krishna, I wish to know about Prakriti or nature. Purusha, the enjoyer. And the field and the know of the field. Kshetra, Kshetranyan. Okay, the field and the know of the field. And of the knowledge and the object of the knowledge. Jnanam, Jneyam. Knowledge and what is that object of a knowledge. Alright. So like for instance, now I'm studying what they call say a certain subject. Alright. What is that knowledge? Alright. Now I'm talking about say like, okay, I'm studying, the knowledge is mathematics. But the object of knowledge is the solution to that equation. 1 + 1 or whatever the thing, the equation. So knowledge and the object of what is the objective for the knowledge, right? You go to the medical college to become a doctor. So you go to the medical college to acquire medical knowledge so that one day you're going to become, the object is to become a doctor. You don't go into the medical college and become an engineer. All right. So that's the question he's asking. So he's saying, I wish to know about, because after seeing all the devotional everything, okay, now he's asking a very important question. I want to know what is Prakriti nature. And who is the enjoyer? Purusha. Tell me more. And the field and the know of the field. And knowledge and the object of the knowledge. All right. Then from 13, text 2 and 3. Chapter 13, text 2 and 3. What Krishna says. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Idang Shariram Kaunteya. Just give me a second. I just remove this. It's so annoying. Right. This one I push it out. All right. Okay. So I have more space here to talk. All right. Now it says Idang Shariram Kaunteya Kshetram Itya Vidiyate Etat Yo Veti Tang Praho Kshetranya Iti Tat Vidaha Kshetranyam Chapi Mang Viddi Sarva Kshetreshu Bharata Kshetra Kshetrajnayor Jnanam Yatta Jnanam Matang Mama. What is that? Idang, here, in the Yadam, Shariram, body, Kaunteya. Kshetram Idok. So what is this? The Supreme Person of Godhead says, this body, oh son of Kunti, what does it mean feel? Yeah, I'm coming to that. That's what I will answer, Vrinda Priya. Huh? Mataji, all right? I'll answer that.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yeah. So now, the Supreme, okay, and this body, oh son of Kunti, is called as the field. And the one who knows this body is called the knower of the field. Okay, is that the question you asked, Mataji? Field and the knower of the field. Yes, that's the question. Ah, okay. You'll be answered here. Okay, Mataji, are you following me?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
All right, great, great. All right, now, what does it mean says, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, said, this body, oh son of Kunti, is called the field. Okay? One who knows this field, this body is called knower of the field. Now, let's talk. What do you understand from this? Vrinda Mataji, what do you think? What do you understand here?
I'm not sure. I still can't.
Okay, again, just look at the highlight only.
Yeah, this body.
So,
this body.
This body called the field.
Yeah, okay. This body is called the field. Okay, I understand that.
And one who knows this body is
knower of the field.
So what you can understand from that?
That means Jivatma and Paramatma. Is it? That's what I feel. I understand that.
No, okay. We don't go technically Jivatma.
Okay.
But overall picture, what do you think? What do you think what do you think it sounds like?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay. Anyone? Yeah. Anyone of you want to try? What do you understand from this verse?
Prabhu?
Yes, Vijay Bharat?
Is it means that a knower of body means, is it the person who know that in the chapter 2 that the body is just like a shirt and we are just a soul? Is it kind of that the person who realized that he is the knower of the faith?
Very good. You nailed it. Wonderful. Fantastic. You are almost there. Bravo. Anyone of you understand what Vijay Bharat said? Okay. All right. Now let's look at the second verse. Then, Kshetra Nyam Chapi Mam Vidi Sarva Kshetreshu Bharata Kshetra Kshetra Nyayur Jnanam Yatta Jnanam Matam Mama. He said, oh sign of Bharata, you should understand, I am also the knower in all bodies. And to understand this body, its knower is called knowledge. That is my opinion. So now, what do you understand from here? Vijay Bharat, what do you think? Anyone? Anyone want to try? Anybody? Just unmute yourself and just shoot. Don't shoot, just try. Anyone want to try? K7, you want to try K7? All right. All of you are thinking too hard. Yes, K7, yeah.
Vishwan, Prabhu, second one.
What do you think? Any idea?
We know about only one house, but Krishna know the whole row.
What about this? What does it mean?
Vishwan, Prabhu, second one.
Yeah, you should understand I am also the knower of in all body. To understand this, its knower is called knowledge. What does that mean? You got any idea?
The Lord is trying to say that I am Paramatma in the end. Is it what?
Okay.
Is it?
So if I'm the Paramatma means so what? So as a Paramatma, what does that mean?
Means the Lord of all soul.
You are coming to that. Come on, take it out. You are right. Come on, explain.
Means the Lord know.
Yes.
Is it
The
means
Lord
that
knows what?
He is the Lord of all souls, which means He can know everyone, but no one can
Correct.
know Him.
Bravo. That shows you are studying Bhagavad Gita. I'm so happy for you. Yes, you are right. Wonderful. Wow. Is the body itself. Yes, correct, Abhirami. You're also there. All right. So now let me explain to you in where is it? Where's my whiteboard? Where's the whiteboard? Okay, whiteboard. Oops. New whiteboard classic. Okay. Now, all right. Okay. Now, because this is a very important thing, but of course, sometimes when we start to study by ourselves, we get confused. Even I used to get confused. All right. Now, it's like this. All right. I'm drawing this brown color because this is the body. We all some or other brown color, right? Brown and yellow, right? Brown color. This is called what? This is the body. Okay. And also we call this as the field. You got it? F-I-E-L-D. Field. Okay. Why it's called as field? We discuss later. So far, so good? Okay. Now, who is in the, who my spirit now there people think what Hare Krishna. Something went wrong. Oh, lagging. Why? Yeah? Is it okay now? Am I clear now?
Yes, Prabhu, clear?
Oh, just now I lagged so badly, huh?
Yes.
Wow. How come the thing is so strong? Okay, anyway. Alamak, I think the thing we have lost it. Whiteboard. Share. Okay, let me see whether I can open this whiteboard or not. No, I can't. All right. Okay. Anyway, let me do it again. Okay. Now, first, this is the body. Okay. We call this. Can you see this, right? Can you see the screen?
Yes, Prabhu.
F-I-E-D. All right. So we call this as the field. Okay. We call this as the field. Okay. Now, why field? Of course, I'll explain later. Then the second one is called as we call it as the soul or you or the soul. Okay. We call it as the knower of the body. Okay. We call this as the knower of the body. And now the third one, all right. So this is, right, this is called the super soul, or we call as Paramatma, Paramatma. Okay, Paramatma. He is the knower of all body. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Okay, now let's look at this. Okay. Number one, When you look at the brown color, right? When you look at the brown color here, this is my body. This is your body. Who knows my body better? I know my body better. Do you all agree? Kala Mataji, you know your body better. No one else. Okay? So like that. So that means the body is the field, and I, the soul, is the knower of the body. Okay, if you don't understand, please stop me immediately. Okay, if you're going to miss it, it's going to be a big waste. All right, so I am the knower of this body. You got it? So this is the body, and I am the knower of this body. That means this body is lifeless, but because of me, I entered here. All right, that body will start to illuminate and start functioning. So I know the body. Correct? Now, but Krishna is the super soul. He is the knower of everybody. So that means he knows my body, he knows your body, he knows everybody. And what Krishna says, to know this, it's knowledge. Do you understand? Do you get it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, everyone, eh? So I take one person who said he understand, I make an assumption that everyone understands. Okay. Please, if you don't understand, stop me, or even you can put up a chat. All right. This is very important topic. If you understand this topic, you can really understand. You lot of things. Okay, now let me go through it. All right. So this is the knowing. Okay, now. So why starting from here? All right.
Prabhu,
So
can you repeat the line lagging
which one?
just now? The body feel.
ஐயோ அவ்வளவு பேடாவா இருக்கு லைன்
Can't hear, Prabhu. Sarah Lacker.
Is it for him or for everyone?
Myself
Is it for oh, you so, huh? Okay, let me
Yeah,
see.
Prabhu, the line is quite bad.
Ayo, Krishna, please lah. All right. Right, just give me a second. I ask my children not to use the phone.
body feel.
All right, I think now should be fine. All right. All right. So what actually saying that? See whether I can. Okay, everyone is facing that. Okay, lag. Okay. All right. So, Kesavan, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So what he's saying is like this. All right. Number one, Krishna says, first he said, the body. The body. The body is a field. Okay. So what does it mean field? We'll discuss later. It's a field of activity. You got it?
Okay.
Because in the body, we got a lot of other activities, correct? And who
Yes.
knows my body? My body, who knows? I know. I am a soul. I knows my body. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So the body is the field, and the knower of this body is me. Yes?
Correct.
Now, Krishna is knower of all body. He knows my body. He knows Divya's body. He knows Kala body. He knows Kesavan's body. He understands Purna Rupini Mataji's body, Vijay, he knows everybody.
Okay, Prabhu.
And that is called knowledge. Okay?
Understand, Prabhu. Understand.
All right. Everyone?
Okay.
Everyone good? Why I'm trying to hammer this? Because this is very, very important. All right. Okay. So assume. All right. Okay. Put a thumbs up. Put a something. Or you can also put something that fly up. No, that day I saw someone is doing it. Right, how to do it? Or like this. Ah, see, okay, right. That's better. So when I see everything, so I know that you are watching. Okay, yes. All right, great, great, great. You have to go to the react and click that. Okay, great. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, from the current slide. Okay, so what Krishna is saying here? Also, I mean, is mentioning here that, okay, that he says, okay, he said, this body, that means your body, is called the field, and one who knows the body, that's you, is the called know of the field. Then you should understand, I am also know every kind of body. Okay, now when you look at this here, the picture here, when you see here, Krishna is Paramatma. He knows the body of a leopard. He knows the body of the man, the woman, every living entity in this world. He knows what is happening. But this man only knows what is happening in him. Even a husband and wife, we also don't know what sometimes wife thinking. Even the children, we don't know what is happening to the children. We cannot find out. All right. But Krishna knows everybody. All right. So now the fantastic, easy example, like what Kesavan said just now, the tenant and the landlord. I go and rent. Oh, sorry. I go and rent a property. This property belong to me. But now what happened? We have, okay, let me see. Okay. So we have then Saras. Okay, we have Saras Mataji renting the first house. Then we have Rajendran Prabhu renting the second house. And we have that's Uma Devi renting the third house, Abhirami renting the fourth house, and Samsung ASMA055F renting the fifth house. So Abhirami knows the house that she stays. Right? Then Samsung knows the house that he stays. Like that, each and every one of you knows that each and every house that you're staying. But I, as the landlord, I know all these houses. You got it? All right. So this is the easiest way that I can know that landlord and tenants. Okay. Now, okay. So this is what it meant. Now, or another example, farmer and the king. The farmer knows the field that he cultivates, but the king knows the entire land in his kingdom. All right. So now let's look at this. It's a very important thing. So, okay. What does it mean by the feel? Just now I said the feel of the body. All right. The feel. What does it mean by feel? Okay. This is what it meant. Number one. All right. I'm going to, because we have discussed this before. Now I'm just going to show that you, if to, it's a revision. If you don't know, I can draw and show it to you. Okay. Now, the 5 great elements. Okay. False ego, intelligence, and unmanifested. The 10 senses and the mind. The 5 sense object. Desire, hatred, happiness, distress, the aggregate, the life symptoms, the convictions. All these are considered in summary to be the field of activities. Yeah. So who's that? Someone saying something? Please mute. Right? So all these are considered the field of activities and the interaction. Bhagavad Gita 13, text 6 and text 7. Right? Okay, now let's look at this. Number 1. Okay. Number 1 is like this. Okay. Number 1, the 5 great elements. Mahabhuta. Body made of 5 elements. Then the false ego. Okay. In subtle body, we have the intelligence. Unmanifest pradhan. The 10 senses. The mind. The 5 sense object. Then we have desire, hatred, happiness, distress, aggregate, the life symptoms, the convictions. All these considered in summary the field of activities. This is all is the activities that happening in your body. It's a field of activity. And of course, and also its interaction and the way it interact with others. Example, if you go to a field, Padang, there are so many activities. Some will be playing football. Some will be jogging. Some will be playing kite. And like that, there's so many activities are happening at the same time in one field. So what is that activity that are happening in this field, your body? This is the field, right? Now, let me explain to you in brief, what does that mean? Okay, number one, the 5 great elements, they call as Mahabhuta. The 5 great element is called earth, water, fire, air, and ether. All right? That's the element that creates your body. The body is made of earth. The water is as the form of a blood. The fire is in your stomach, digestion. The thing that digests your food, fire. That's why they say you must eat at 12 o'clock noon. 12 to 1 is the best time to eat because that's when the sun is exactly in the top. You're in a straight line. They call vrika, vrika or vricha, something. They call the fire of digestion. The fire is in your stomach. The air is in your lungs. Ether is at your solar plexus. That means between your lungs and your stomach, there's a middle, is a kind of, they call as solar plexus. That's a place called ether. So this is how your body is made of. Then you have 5 knowledge acquiring senses. How? Through the eyes, you learn. Sometimes the mechanic or engineers or doctors, right? By looking at it, they know what is the problem. One look, they tell, the problem is just repair that. Because they learn through the eyes. Through the ears. Sometimes when the doctor put the stethoscope and put duk, 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 hey, why does it sound like that? That means he learned something through the ears. Through the nose. Sometimes when the gas is leaking, we learn through the nose the smell of a gas. Hey, gas leaking, going off. Example I'm giving you. And through the tongue by tasting. Right? And through the skin. Sometimes this thing. So this is the knowledge acquiring senses. The third one, 5 working senses. Voice. You are working. That means I'm talking to you. My voice is working. My legs walking. My hands handling all this, holding. My anus to remove all that unwanted things from my body. Right? All the food that we eat, all the rubbish we eat, we have to take it out. We come through the anus. The genitals produce children. Right? Is a working senses. Then 5 sense object. So there is the object that your senses recognize. You see the form through the eyes. You see the thing, sound through the ears. You smell through the nose. Taste, touch. Okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? This is the sense object. This is all under the gross body. Now in a subtle body, what happened? We have the thing called mind. We have intelligence and false ego. Then we have the next one, unmanifested form. Unmanifested. The thing is not manifested, but you act accordingly. They call that as 3 mode of material nature. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. This is what we're going to have a discussion until the final chapter. Until chapter 18, this is going to be the main topic. The 3 modes of material nature. What they call as pradhana. So how much all these? 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, and these 3. 23 plus 1, 24. Total, there are 24 elements that combine as the field. You understand? Everyone? You can react by putting the thumbs up just now. The thing went up. If you all got it? Or you don't understand? You want me to repeat again? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. How come the thing don't fly up here? I don't see the thing. Okay, anyway. All right. This is the guy who doesn't know computer. The only thing I know how to use in the computer is Zoom. All right. What is this? Vijay Bharat Param Ampang. Okay, great. All right. You understand. All these total are called the field. Okay, the field. Okay, now let me go to the next one. And before that, if we overshoot a time a little longer, is that okay? Okay. Because today
Okay,
the topic is,
Prabhu.
all right, because it's going to be very interesting and I don't want to rush into it, just simply talk. I just want you to understand. At least you understand the concept. When you do your self-reading, you'll understand everything very nicely. Great. Okay. So now, okay, this one is meant. Field of activity, the great element. 6 and 7. Verse 6 and verse 7. Ma, get me water, ma. Right? So, great element. That means first is earth, water, fire, air, and ether. The first 5. Second, the field of activity. That means text 6 and 7. Knowledge acquiring senses. We acquire knowledge through the eyes, through the ears, nose, tongue, and skin. Working senses, voice, legs, hands, anus, and genitals. Sense object, eyes, sound by ear, smell by nose, taste by tongue, touch by skin. All right. So this is the sense object. We are always stuck because of the sense object. Why we are stuck in this material world? Because of the sense object. Why? Because this sense object gives us pleasure. We want to see beautiful things. We want to hear some wonderful sound and this thing. We like to smell some beautiful stuff. We want to taste. We want to eat all kind of food. They call foodie. You know, I don't know whether you have seen that or not, but recently, like, I just saw that. I just never had a this thing, Facebook and everything, but now I just started because for my training program, I saw this thing called nasi kanda. Pasti surr. I don't understand what does it mean by surr. Hey, surr. I was thinking, what is surr? And the fellow put, Mama, 50 ringgit, 100 ringgit. The fellow put a big talam, tattu. They put the money. Oh my God. Oh, nasi, put. Oh, what? Curry champo, banjir. They take all the curries they pour inside. And they take beef, chicken, mutton, lamb shank, egg, and that another type of egg, fry, until they put this, what they call, molaga, right? What they call the lady's finger, and another one is for chili, pepper. They put it like this, like a tower, like a twin tower. And the oh my God, this is total pig. We are all stuck for the sense of taste. Then at last, touch. Touch is what? Skin. That means sex. Sexual relationship. So we are all stuck of the sense object. Okay, we'll study that as we go on. Now, the subtle body is mentioned in, okay, also in, oh my God. Okay, that is mind, intelligence, and false ego. So, my dear Prabhus and mothers, when we thought of suicidal, the thing that we are killing is this. We are killing that 5 great element. We are killing all this knowledge acquiring, working sense and sense object. We are only killing this. But the real trouble actually from here. Right? Sometimes when people get angry, they get down and whack the car, destroy the car. But what happened? Who suffers? The car is lifeless. You break the car, you pour petrol, you burn the car, doesn't matter. But end of the day, you suffer because you have to walk to work. You lose the car. Right? So that's it. So subtle body is the one that actual problem starts. Right? So we are all suffering because of our mind. Mind is the main thing that always puts us in anxiety. Okay, now you see this, right? Kshetra, right? This is also called a Kshetra. All right, that means he says, now there's a gross body that covers you, and inside the gross body, there's a subtle body, right? And there's a soul inside here. You are here. But first covering is your subtle body covering, and second is the gross body. This gross body can change. The gross body now can take the form, example, can take the form of a man, can take the form of a pig, can take the form of a dog, can take the form of a virus, can take the form of a fly, can take the form of cockroach. Like that, you just can simply take many varieties of forms. You know, all varieties of form. Now, all the things that you're seeing, you know, sometimes you get, oh, look at the whale, look at the shark, look at this, seahorse. Look at this, look at that, all the varieties of species. Now you're sitting here, just look around. Can you see anything that goes around? Ant, all that form you have taken. And this subtle body will plan accordingly to enter any types of gross body. And the soul helplessly suffer. So your body is created, your gross body is only doing activity, but the subtle body is planning that activity. So the subtle body is mind, intelligence, and false ego. If you really look at your suffering, actually is suffering from your mind, intelligence, and ego. If you could just can pacify your mind through studies of Bhagavad Gita, like today, you know, Divya Mataji and also Kala Mataji was sharing with me, right? How fantastic, only up to chapter 12, now they start to experience some huge transformation start happening in their life. Just chapter 12 only, because the mind is getting purified. All right? The mind. So the mind sense that this is the intelligence getting purified. When these two things is getting purified, the identification will start to purify. You know, oh, I've lost someone. This is what I have trouble with my life. I all get purified. So this is the process of cleansing your subtle body. All right? So like that. Okay, now. All right, now let's go on. So look at 13:8, text 8 to text 12. Now here they call the catalyst of bhakti, for bhakti. Right? Now let's look at this. Now, okay, let me take what color? All right, take a red color. All right. There are catalysts of bhakti. That means from verse 8 to verse 12. Okay, I'm summarizing. I'm not putting this in. Okay, we have 19 qualities. Human beings have 19 qualities. That means humility, pridelessness, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity, approaching a bona fide spiritual master. What does that mean? Approaching a bona fide spiritual master, what does that mean? That means we have to approach a bona fide spiritual master means we have to approach a spiritual master that comes from Parambara system. Any of these four Parambara. Either you are in Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya Sampradaya, or you are coming from Sri Sampradaya, or Rudra Sampradaya, or Kumara Sampradaya. Other than these four Sampradaya, other Sampradayas are not recognized as bona fide. Because this Sampradaya comes in Parambara system. They have a method of reviving your dormant Krishna consciousness. Other than that, you simply see someone who are very popular internet, who can speak very nicely, who can juggle with words, right? Who dance here and there. They said meditate, do this, do that, you know, all these kind of things, like, you know, that like in KL, the guy, Mahayogi or something like that. What is his name? He teach on Raja Yoga, all right? That's one guru lah, Dato something, all right? Pay 700, go to him, get, it doesn't work that way. So the 19 qualities, the catalyst for the bhakti, how to do that, right? The catalyst of the bhakti, this is how we have to approach, right? So the program is approaching a bona fide spiritual master from Parambara. Then cleanliness, steadiness, self-control, renunciation of the object of sense gratification. Anything that gives you sense gratification, renounce them. That means give up. Like all these bad habits and everything. Absence of false ego. That means you come to the level of zero false ego. That means your mind is fully purified. Right? The perception of the evil of birth, death, old age, and disease. That means the understanding, the evil of birth, evil of death, old age, and disease. If you can understand the evil of this, you definitely don't want to have it. Right? So that means you are coming out of it. Detachment, freedom from entanglement with children, wife, home, and the rest. Right? Even-mindedness, amid pleasant and unpleasant event. Even the situation is pleasant or unpleasant. Right? Constant and unalloyed devotion to me. Constantly and unalloyed. Unalloyed means what? When you look at the metal, unalloyed means, alloy means it's a combination of few metal. Unalloyed means it's a pure or unalloyed devotion to me. Aspiring to live in a solitary place, detachment from general mass of people, accepting the importance of self-realization, and philosophical search for the absolute truth. All these I declare to be knowledge. Krishna says, all these I consider as knowledge. Beside this, whatever there may be is considered ignorance. All right? So, any questions on this? Now you'll be wondering, Lama, how am I supposed to do it? Don't worry. Right? We will discuss that also. Right? How to give up all the, okay? So, when Krishna says, all these consider and this thing. So now you'll be, did any one of you really thought, what does it mean by entanglement with children, wife, home, and rest? No one thought about it?
The attachment, Mother Prabhu.
Huh?
Just the attachment in the family.
What does that mean? So, attachment, entanglement with children, wife, home, and the rest. Okay? What does that mean? Entanglement means you get stuck with them. We have to bring up our children in a way, right? We have to divide our life. We have to divide our life accordingly. First, we bring up our children very nicely and let them live their life. If you're going to get entangled, like for instance, now you see like all the grandmothers, so much attached to the grandchildren. That's a kind of very strong emotion. Strong emotion. So once say we come to the level of being a grandparents, we should be considering of staying away from that and engage ourselves in self-realization. Because at what, okay, this one we'll talk about it later. At what conscious a person dies, that shall be the next birth. So we have done our duty. Now we should let them go. So we should not get attached. We have seen, right? We have seen so many people who are in great anxiety. When I was young, right, when I was around 18, 19 years old, near my house, there was a place called, what is that? Red Crescent. No, not Red Crescent. Red Crescent. Yeah. Salvation Army. Yes, Salvation Army. The place called Jalapang in Ipoh. Salvation Army. They have a Salvation Army center. Whenever I'm free, I got a friend, a Chinese girl. She told me, if you really want to learn life, you have to come to the Salvation Army and talk to the old people. This is the place where all the old people are put there. The children have put them in this old folks home. When I went to the Salvation Army, I learned a lot. How a person should not make mistake in life. And now they are all in great anxiety and this thing. So being not attached is something very good. When you're going to get attached to these, end of the day, when you get old, you're going to suffer. Anyway, I don't go into that detail. We discuss that as we go on. It's going to be a big topic. Okay, anyway. So now, then after that, now what is the conclusion? If one takes to devotional service in full Krishna consciousness, the other 19 items automatically develop within him. When you look at these, the 19 qualities, so much, whether we can do it or not. Very simple. Don't worry about that. Simply take yourself to devotional service to full Krishna consciousness. Okay? Starting by chanting the holy name and studying the Bhagavad Gita and distributing the Bhagavad Gita. RDC formula. No need to worry about anything. Vegetarianism, all that. Just forget it. Start chanting, read the Bhagavad Gita, and possible, distribute the Bhagavad Gita. Gift others. Tell them, read. They'll be awakened. Right? When you can do these 3 simple steps, right? Oh, I cannot distribute Bhagavad Gita. Okay. I cannot read Bhagavad Gita. When I open the Gita, I fall asleep. Okay, forget about it. Just take up chanting the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The core of devotional service. Just take up the Harinam, Nama, Mantra Japa, Nama Japa. You take that. What happened? all that, what they call all the quality, other 19 items will automatically develop within him. All right? Then, okay, what Krishna says? Krishna accepts leaf, flower, fruit, water when offered with love. So what is the devotional service you're talking about? Krishna simply accept, right? It doesn't take some kind of big thing. Okay, how to do this devotional service in full Krishna conscious? Okay, one of it is by offering flower, fruit, water with love and leaf, tulasi leaf. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, I will accept it. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 9.26. Then, after that, in 13.15, chapter 13, text 15, then Krishna says here, Sarvendriya gunabhasam, Sarvendriya vivarjitam, Ashaktam sarva brikchaiva, nirgunam guna bhoktarcha. What does that mean? Is it sarva indriya, all kind of indriya, gunabhasam, sarva indriya vivarjitam. So, the super soul is the original source of all senses. That means the Paramatma that stays in your heart is the original source of all senses. But still, he is without senses. Right? He has it and he don't have it. He do not need to utilize it because he's God. He is unattached. Although he is the maintainer of all living beings. Even though he maintains, he is unattached. He transcends the mode of nature. He transcends, he is not involved in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. He transcends, he's above all. At the same time, he is the master of the modes of material nature. He is the one who master it. Remember that Lord Vishnu, in Shirodakshaya Vishnu, it has three elements. One is to maintain the material world. Second is to all pervading. Number three, he stays in everyone's heart as Paramatma. Even though he maintains, he is not attached. Okay? Now, right? Just like how the sun is all pervading. All pervading. When the sun rises, all the darkness disappear. All pervading. And yet, the sun stays away far. So, the sun is not responsible for removing any darkness here. Even though he is doing it, but he is far away. Okay? Now, let's look at text 16. Bahir antascha bhutanam acharam charam evacha sukshmatvat tat avikneyam durastang chantike chatat. It says, the supreme truth exists outside and inside. Right? Okay? The supreme truth exists outside and inside of all living beings. Okay? The moving and the non-moving. Why? Because he is subtle. He is beyond the power of material senses to see or to know. Although far, far away, he is also near to all. Who is that? The supreme truth. That means Paramatma. Parampurul. Okay? Parampurul. The supreme truth. Exists outside and inside. What does that mean? It stays in your heart as Paramatma. He exists outside as Vishnu or all pervading. You got it? Inside of all living beings. In the moving and the non-moving. What does that mean? All right, because the all pervasive means the atom. Even you take a rock, you crush it, you put some chemical, you see under the microscope, you can see some kind of this thing. So the rock and human being is a combination of cells, yes? Everything. Yes or not? So when there's a rock is moving, like the tree is non-moving, standing in one place. The tree is alive. So what Krishna says is inside and outside. The moving like we are moving and the non-moving like the tree is not moving. He is everywhere. Why? Why is that so that he's everywhere? Because he is subtle.
What is that?
Yeah. Someone saying something? Please mute yourself. because I can't see anyone. Oh, Nagarajan Prabhu Challaya, Roja Malar Mataji. Okay, I muted you right now. Right? Because he's subtle. Subtle means what? He's so small, smaller than the smallest. All right? He's subtle. So he can enter everywhere. He is beyond the power. He's beyond the power of what? Material senses. So you cannot understand. The material senses cannot understand. Senses to see or to know. It's very hard to see and very hard to understand. Even though he's far, far away, at the same time, he's also very near to all. How near? Exactly beside you, in your heart. You are here. You are the Atma. You are here. Just like the battery, right? There's a battery. You put a battery, the whole thing starts functioning. So the battery is the cause of everything. So you are in this body, the whole body functioning, and the Paramatma is just beside you. He is your ever well-wishing friend. He never left you. Right? So, like that. Now, the Durastam, Chantike Chada, even though it's very, very far, but still it's very, very near. Duram. Then in 17, text 17, what Krishna says, Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu, vibhaktam eva cha stitam, bhuta bahir cha tatnyeyam, grashishnu prabha vishnu cha. Now he says, although the super soul appear, right? Although the super soul appears to be divided among all beings, he is never divided. He is situated as one, although he is the maintainer of all living entities. It is to be understood that he divorces and develops all. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, please pay attention to this. The super soul, that means I got my super soul, Paramatma. You got your Paramatma. Everyone around here got Paramatma. Now I see one mosquito is flying here, got Paramatma. I see some cockroach is running there, that's Paramatma. So looks like the Paramatma is divided. But the Paramatma never divide. He's one. Although appear to be divided, but he's never divided. He's situated as one. Okay? He's the maintainer of every living entity. All the living entities he maintains. It is to be understood. He divorces and develops all. That means you understood that he destroys everything and he creates everything. Right. Do you understand? Do you all understand? Who don't understand?
Yes, can understand.
We understand.
Okay. Anyone don't understand? It's very important. Any new devotees here, you don't seem to be understanding what I'm saying. Sharmila Gunasegaran, do you understand? Okay, it's Ramachandran Prabhu. You got it. Oh, you don't understand. All right, now how to understand that? All right, now I'll ask you a question. Krishna says that absolute truth, the Paramatma, even though it's divided, he is in my heart, he is in Divya's heart, he is in Param Prabhu's, Param Ampang heart, he is in Kaushika Prabhu's heart, he is in Roja Malar's heart, he is in Saravanan's heart. But now they're saying it's not divided, it's one. How to understand that? You understand my question? Do you understand my question?
No, Prabhu, please repeat that again, please.
Speak up loud, I can't hear you.
Please repeat that again, please.
Okay. The question is, Krishna said in that Bhagavad Gita, in that verse, even though I am divided, how the thing divided? That means it's in my heart, it's in your heart, it's in everyone's heart. So is it divided? Kaushika Prabhu? Divided, yes or not?
Yes.
But now he's telling, no, it's not divided. It's one.
Yeah, he
How
is
to
one.
understand?
Yeah.
How to understand that?
The superior is one, it's in everyone's heart.
Hmm?
He is one.
Yeah. But he's in everyone's heart.
Yeah. He can divide into many.
Yes. How to understand that?
Linked as one.
Linked as one. All right. Linked as one.
All
But now it's
pervading.
divided. Okay. All pervading. Yes. Okay. I give you. Okay. It's like this. There's one moon, and down there you have many pots of water. Now I got a small pot, I got a big pot, I got varieties of pot of the water I put there, and one moon rises. You got it? Looks like the moon in every pot.
Yeah.
I got 10 pots. Looks like the moon is divided into 10 pots.
Yeah.
But the moon is one. But it appears in every pot as individual. But the moon is
Shadow.
one, not shadow. I'm not
Reflection.
talking about shadow here.
Reflection.
Reflection.
Yeah, reflection. So the moon is one, but it appears in every pot. Looks like it appears in every pot. So like that, the Paramatma is one, as Shiro Dakshai Vishnu, like one, but he is in everyone's heart. But because he's in everyone's heart, he is not divided, but he is one. Looks like divided, but it's not one. Just like the moon is one, but in my small, small pots, I can see so many moons. You got it? But there is a difference. Okay, like what Param Prabhu says, maybe reflection. Yes, correct. Reflection is there. But the material things, it reflects it. See, if I'm alive, okay, I'm here, but now I can see some reflection. My reflection is not alive. My reflection is matter. All right. So the moon up there is correct, but the moon in my pot is merely a reflection. It is not alive. It's simply a reflection. But Krishna is known as omnipotent, omniscient. Because of that, he's potent, he's omniscient, he pervades everywhere, he's everywhere. So, the moon in the form of Paramatma and the shadow in every pot, it's also functioning. It is also, what they call, moving. It is also conscious. You got it? There's a difference between Krishna and we. For us, everything is not. But for Krishna, everything is all pervading. Everything is what they call functioning. That's why I call omnipotent. That means omnipotency. Many potencies. So far, so good? You got it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, great. Who don't understand? Yes, Kaushika Prabhu, you want to say something, Prabhu?
Oh, I say yes.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Okay. Now, okay, link test one. All right, now. Okay. Now let's move on to the, okay, now we have done 17. So although the super soul appears to be divided, but it is never divided. It's situated as one. You know why I'm hammering on this? Because I myself struggle to understand this verse. I myself struggle. What actually Krishna is telling? What is actually Krishna telling? I just don't understand. Until one day, right? When they were preparing this, what they call, some ghee lamb or something like that. There's so many. No. After one festival, we were having the pots. We were washing the pots. No, I just put water so everything can be like, can soak so that easy to wash. Then the full moon time, then I started to see, wow, so many moons in every pot. Right? Then after that, I attended a class. I think in my Bhakti Sastri class or somebody, they just said that. One moon, many pots. Then I remembered, oh, now I understand the verse. This is what it meant. So that's why I'm just like, All right. So 13.18. Then after that, Krishna says what? He says, Jyotisham api tat jyotis tamasha param uchyate. Jnanam nyeyam jnana gamyam hirdi sarvasya vishtitam. Jyotisham api tat, right? So he is the source of the light in all luminous object. So Krishna says he is the source of light. Where the light come from? From him. So what we understood. What do you think the source of light? Can anyone just say? We have studied that. What do you think? What do you think the source of light? He is the source of light. Because he's the Brahma Jyoti, right? From him, the body comes, the lights. He's the source of the light in all luminous objects. He is beyond the darkness of matter. What does it mean, darkness of matter? That day we discussed, right? The material world is isolated in one place, which is full of darkness, is only illuminated by one little sun. So he is beyond the darkness of matter. So he's telling, now we understand. He's beyond that. That means he's that, all right? And is unmanifested. Unmanifested means what? He was not created. Nobody created him. He's unmanifest. He is knowledge. He is the object of knowledge. He is the knowledge. And what is the purpose of the knowledge? To understand him. He's the object. Then he is the goal of that knowledge. So I'm acquiring this knowledge to attain him. That's the goal. My goal is to attain him. He is situated in everyone's heart. And Krishna says he is also situated in everyone's heart. Okay. 19. Iti kshetram tata jnanam Nyayam choktam samasataha mat bhakta etat vinyaya mat bhava yo papadyate. Right? So now, what we can understand? There's the field of activities, the body, the knowledge, and the knowable all has been summarily described. So what Krishna says? Now I've described the field of activities, the body, who got 24 activities happening. The knowledge and the knowable have been summarily described by me. Now Krishna says, only my devotees can understand this thoroughly and thus attain my nature. What does that mean? In order to understand this, you have to experience it. And in order to experience it, you have to engage in devotional service. Krishna will give you the experience. Right? That's why these kind of topics have to be learnt from a devotee who are practicing, who are bona fide under the parampara. These kind of things cannot be explained philosophically or through some kind of forum or debate. That's why there are so many evidence of Bhagavad Gita out there, addition. Right? We are talking about in 1960s, 1970s, there were almost 5,000 editions of Bhagavad Gita. When Prabhupada wanted to print, he sent his disciple, what is his name? Garga Muni's brother is what? What's the Garga Muni's brother? Bhavananda, what is his name? He's a big size. It's like a bodybuilder. What is his name? All right, anyway.
Brahmananda.
Brahmananda, yes. So, thank you. Brahmananda. He went and took the edition, went to the Macmillan and gave them to print. The printer asked, we have so many editions. Why this? Right? Before that, all right? They had so many editions. Why? Why this Bhagavad Gita? No need lah. We have so many editions in the market. Why this? Then after that, he came back. Then the person, the executive told the owner or something like that. Yeah, this guy, came with Bhagavad Gita. Hey, I'm looking for a Bhagavad Gita to print. We must have our own edition. Go and call him back. Then he ran back, called Brahmananda, and that's when the Macmillan Bhagavad Gita, the first Bhagavad Gita, has been published in Western world. 500 over 1,000 copies sold. 5 million copies. 500 million copies sold worldwide from 1971 till today. This Bhagavad Gita is used as a textbook in Harvard and Oxford in the teachings of Indology, in the study of Indology. The study of Indology, to study Indians, the study of Indology, the study of something Oriental studies, like that they have the studies. So in the department of Indology, they are using this Bhagavad Gita as a standard textbook. Right? So like that. So because here, with Prabhupada's explanation, you understand the subject better. Okay? Now, then Krishna also says in text 20, Prakritim Purushang Chaiva Vidyanadi Ubhavapi Vikarangscha Gunangs Chaiva Vidhi Prakriti Sambhavan. What does that mean? He says material nature All right. The material nature, which is called as Prakriti, and the living entities should be understood. Okay, it should be understood to be beginningless. What does that mean? The material nature and the living entities should be understood to be beginningless. That means there's no beginning to them. They are transformations, and the mode of matter are product of material nature. So the living entities and this thing all create is all eternal. It's the energy of Krishna. But the transformation changing according to the modes of matter, there is the product of the material nature. Right? Example. Now I am in such a nice forest area. Like now I'm staying near the hills, very beautiful. And now one group of jokers are cutting down a place, want to build something. What happened? They go and cut down the trees. After the rain, it's going to create a landslide, going to create flood, going to create disaster. So it happens because of the mode, the greed it creates, and at the end of the day, it's going to create mode of suffering or something like that. Right? Everything is because of the transformation of the mode. Okay, so that's the thing. So first there is a Ishvara, the controller, the Jiva, the control, and both are controlled by the thing Kala. The Kala, the time controls this Jiva, and how the Jiva acts according to karma. Okay, and karma and the Prakriti, the nature, this is the combination that producing further and further, what they call conditioning. Okay, now example like this, right? See, like Lord Krishna. Okay, there's a three things. One is material nature, which is called external energy. Second is living entity, we call the marginal energy. Yesterday we discussed that. And the super soul is called the expansion of Krishna. There's the superior energy. Okay, the three energies. Now, then it says, Karya Karana Kartritve, Hetu Prakriti Uchyate, Purusha Sukha Dukkanam, Bhoktritve Hetur Uchyate. Nature is said to be the cause of all material causes and effect. The nature said to be the cause, the reason of all material reasoning and effect, the cause and effect. Whereas the living entity, the people like us, is the cause of the various suffering and enjoyment in the material world. All right? The nature is the cause of all material cause and effect. That means now you see sunshine, then you see drought season, all that means the cause. But the living entity is the causing various suffering. The nature is producing. Now the cold season. Then after that is February, March, the hot season is going to start. April, May, people are going to be grumbling, oh, cannot tahan, hot, extreme hot. Then after that, November, the cold season. Then December is the Margali, cold season will come, Margashirsha. It's just doing it. But in between, the man is manipulating, he causing various suffering and various enjoyment in this world. The man is the cause, using the five senses. Right? 1322. Krishna says, Purusha Prakriti Stohi, Bhungte Prakriti Jan Gunan, Karanam Guna Sangosha, Sat Asat Yoni Janmasu. The living entity in the material nature is thus follow the way of life. Okay, the living entity in material nature follows the way of life. How? Enjoying the three modes of nature. This is due to the association with that material nature. Thus, he meets with good and evil among various species. Thus, he meets with good and evil among various species. Right? Now, I born in Malaysia. Right? I am living in an Indian body. Somehow or other, I am molded into this Malaysian custom. Right? The multiracial Malaysian custom, I'm molded. Now, I don't feel Malaysia is conducive. I go to America. So when I go to that America, my mode of nature changes. I become more passionate. All right? And with the association with the nature, I start to act like an American. I start to talk like an American. I start to have a belief system like American. In that belief system, I will meet some good and evil among that. After America, I come back to Malaysia. I start to bring the same ideology thought. And of course, sometimes when I'm being vocal, so all according to the modes of nature, we meet and good and evil in all varieties of species. Example, okay, how are we going to decide our next body? The next body decided according to the desire that we have. I love swimming. Like people, you see, they dedicate their life for swimming. And some people, like they do research about sea, about diving, the underground, under the all the undersea animal. They just absorb. Next birth, they'll take a form of a fish. I love sleeping, like people who just love sleeping. Go on sleeping. Work, come back and sleep. Next birth, they'll take a birth as a polar bear. 6-month hibernate. Right? So like that. So the living entity is forced to behave according to the body given by the material nature. Right? The living entity is forced to behave. Okay? Because once I give up the gross human form, next birth I born in the gross dog form, I have to be adjusted. I have to adjust. That means I have to force to behave according to the body given. I cannot talk, but I'm going to bark. If I take the form of a pig, I'm going to enjoy the stool. There's all the night soil. People will go and shit around, and the pig will like to go and eat it. Forced to act according to the given by material nature. Right? This is the story of Indra. Lord Indra once, what happened? He was hiding from an Asura. He don't know where to hide. Because the problem in Indra Loka, all the Asuras or the demons like to conquer the heaven. Because the heaven is a place of enjoyment. Everybody likes to go there. So when the place was conquered, they want to kill Indra. They want to eliminate him so that they can enjoy the heaven eternally. And Indra don't know where to go and hide. So he came and hid in the form of a pig. He born as a pig and he took the form of a pig. After the problem solved, after everything solved, and they call, and the devas are looking for Indra. Hey, where Indra is gone? Because they need a king. Hey, where's Indra? They all went search all over the universe. And they least expected Indra took the form of a pig because nobody will come in that form. They found out Indra taken the form of a pig. And they came and approached the pig, said, Indra, give up the body of a pig, come back to heaven, rule the kingdom. The demon is destroyed, everything settled, come and take over. All right? But you know what Indra said? Nyo, 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 nyo. Look at me. I'm so happy. Look at all my piglets, my children. I taken the form of a pig. Now I got a lot of piglet. I'm enjoying the stool. I'm enjoying uncontrolled sex. I'm having a good life. I'm not going to give up the form of a pig. Then after persuasion, some or other Indra got that idea. Oh, I'm in abominable. Then he came out, then he went back. So what we understand, even Indra, once we take any gross body, we become so attached to that body. How terrible the body of a pig. But if we take the knife and put at the throat, the pig will scream and cry. Don't kill me. I want to enjoy. Right? Even a cockroach, even this kind of abominable bird, you try to attack, the thing will run and want to save its life. Because that's the nature. Once we take that form, the gross body, we will start to enjoy in that body. So this is the story of Indra. Right? Then in 23, Krishna says, Upadrastanumantacha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwaraha Paramatmeti Chapyukta Dehismin Purusha Para. Then he says, yet in this body there's another, a transcendental enjoyer, who is the Lord, the supreme proprietor, who exists as the overseer and permitter, and who is also known as super soul. Now, just example, just like the two parrot. One parrot enjoying the fruit, another parrot is watching. So this is the soul, the enjoyer, and this is the parrot as Paramatma watching. So what is the duty of Paramatma? He is the supreme proprietor, exists as overseer and permitter. Sometimes when we are trying to go somewhere, I'm so hungry lah. Let's go for nasi kanda, or let's go for a steak. Right? When you think like that, suddenly you see, hey, look at that. Oh, there's a shop there. How come suddenly the thing appeared in front of you? Even good or bad you desire, Paramatma in the heart is the one that gives you permission. He is the overseer and permitter. He's overseeing. You want to enjoy? I'll give you. You want to do that? Like, for instance, look at this photo. This man wants to enjoy sex and he's trying to rape the woman. And he has Paramatma in the heart, approves it, permits. But you know what? But this Paramatma always thinking, when are you going to look back? When are you going to turn your attention back to me? When are you going to look back? Right? Because this parrot is simply enjoying. The living entity is simply going on enjoying. And Paramatma is just watching. Because Paramatma or the Lord in your heart doesn't want to disturb your freedom. You are given the freedom, minute freedom to have the choice what you want to do. And he doesn't want to interfere you. You will be surprised when we study chapter 18, we will talk about that. What is that freedom Krishna is talking about? Right? Now, so he says, yet this is the thing that is giving. Right? Now, right? So it gives you and the soul decides. The soul decides what to do and how to do. Right? So before that, I want you to set up your computer, right? And okay, share the sound. I make sure I prepare everything. Okay, I'm not sure whether you can see it very clearly or not, but okay. Now I'm going to play a video about this understanding how a person decides and how everything starts. Right? Put your volume on or put on a earphone and this thing. Okay. Now, let's look at this. The prayers of the fetus in the womb. Jantu prayers. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, chapter the text 31. Right? I'm not sure what canto. Oh my God, I forgot the canto. Jantu prayers. Yeah, what is that? Okay, anyway. So, these are the prayers. Right? So, let's look at this. What is the Jantu prayers? If you all can hear, please put a thumbs up or you can stop me. Can you hear? Can you all hear?
And when the body is no more usable, then the body is finished and the soul again enters another body. This is called transmigration. What is the next body you are going to get? You must have information.
You're actually in the middle of the workshop right now, sleeping. This is your first lesson, I'm sure.
All right, Hare Krishna. How do you find the video? Was it clear? You all have seen it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Now, right? So, this is the prayers of Jantu. It's mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, I'm not sure which canto, but chapter 3, text 31. I just get the thing. Oh my God. So, anyway, just imagine 5,000 years ago when Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken. This is the thing. They didn't have any technology. They didn't check anything. They don't have any scanner. But look at that. The advanced Vedic civilization. It's been bitten again and again all over the body by hungry worms in the abdomen itself. The child suffers terrible agony because of this tenderness. It does become unconscious moment after moment because of this terrible condition. The child thus remains just like a bird in a cage without freedom of movement. At that time, the child is fortunate. If the child is fortunate, he can remember all the troubles of his past 100 births and he grieves wretchedly. What is the possibility of peace of mind in that condition? Sometimes we see the child kicking in the, oh, look at they hit the stomach. Hey, baby, daddy here, oh, kicking. But actually, the child is in great suffering, right? Sometimes the mother feels, I feel like, I feel like eating something sour. When you start to put in the chili or some mango or what, it goes, the child even suffers terribly further. The human soul says, I take shelter at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who appears in his various eternal forms and walks on the surface of this world. I take shelter of him only because he can give me relief from all fear. And from him, I have received this conditioned life, which is just befitting my impious activities. Right? So that's the thing. So we are all creating, just imagine we take a human form. What happened accidentally? We enter into other forms. What happened if someone enters into the womb of a pig, womb of a dog, womb of a cat? All these things are created not by anyone, but we ourselves. All the actions that we do in this birth, we are preparing. Remember, we studied that. What is karma? Preparing next body. All right? We studied that in chapter 5, if I'm not mistaken, right? So now let's answer all the questions. First question, Prakriti means material nature. Purusha means enjoyer. Kshetra means body. Kshetranya, soul and the super soul. Jnanam, knowledge, understanding the Kshetra and Kshetranya. That means understanding the soul and the super soul is called knowledge. And Jnayam, object of the knowledge is to understand the soul, your constitutional position, and what is your relationship with the super soul. Right? In 26, Anye Tvevam Ajananta Shrutan Vebhya Upasate Tepi Chatita Ranteva Mrityum Shruti Parayanaha. Again, there are two, and again, those who are. All right, let me get this thing. Now, again, there are those who, although not conversant in spiritual knowledge, okay, all those who are not conversant, they are not really conversant in spiritual knowledge, begin to worship the Supreme Person upon hearing about him from others. Right? After hearing, at least they don't worship, but after hearing from others, from a devotee, because of their tendency to hear from authorities, they also transcend the path of birth and death. All right? Maybe some of you might not think, but now when you start to understand this, maybe you try to make a decision of not going through these kind of things. So they transcend. That means they go beyond the path of birth and death. Okay? So, right? So now in 13.34, Yata Prakasayatyeka Krishnam Lokam Imang Ravihi Kshetram Kshetri Tata Krishnam Prakashayati Bharata. He says, O son of Bharata, as the sun alone illuminates all the universe, the sun alone illuminates the whole universe, right? So does the living entity. one within the body illuminate the entire body by consciousness. So the living body illuminate the whole body is illuminated through the consciousness that you are. That means you are the consciousness. So you change your consciousness from material consciousness, just switch to Krishna consciousness, your whole system will start to transform. The consciousness of one particular body does not share that of another body. But the super soul, which is situated in all bodies, is conscious of all bodies. 13.35 Kshetra Kshetrajnayor evam antaram jnana chakshusha bhuta prakriti moksham cha ye vidur yanti te param. Now what Krishna says here, those who see with the eyes of knowledge the difference between the body and the knower of the body, and can also understand the process of liberation from the bondage of material nature, these people attain to the supreme goal. All right, now you are not seeing, now since you're acquiring your knowledge, now you're seeing things with knowledge. Now tell me, where is your depression? Where is your frustration? Is that what you're going through in life? Is it worth lamenting? All right, we have trouble with relationship, we have trouble with family, we have trouble with business, job. We have so much of trouble, and some or other we are in anxiety. Right? Now the question is it worth it? All that thing that's happening is between this kshetra is with another kshetra. That means this body with another body interaction. We studied about just now all the 23 elements, right? 24 elements. And the interaction, we spoke about interaction. So this is trouble that's starting, confusion, conflict, frustration. Who are you to tell me? I am this, I got this. All the things is just interaction within this. But now when we start to acquire knowledge, when we understand, whenever people come and tell, hey, Padita Tarana, you are a bloody fool. So I understand they are referring to this body, not me as Padita Tarana. So when we start to have that knowledge, when we start to detach from this, we start to understand life in a new perspective. You don't allow anyone to come and disturb you. When you are disturbed, that means you allowed it. It is not that, right? Sometimes when somebody come and say something, right? Okay, say like for instance, a Russian guy come and scold you in some bad words or what? You'll be thinking, what is first trying to say? Maybe the way the fellow is telling, maybe you laugh at it. But if you understand the language, oh, you curse me with bad words, I get frustrated. So start not to understand the knowledge. Start to come to the level of that knowledge. You don't understand the language. The Russian guy is cursing me. I don't understand the language. They are saying something bad about me. I don't understand the language. Now I am frustrated with life. I don't identify it because I don't understand that knowledge, the language. Because I am beyond. All right. We are not the body. Remember that we are not the body. We are a spiritual being trapped in the body. So all the things that are happening in our life is basically the interaction of the body. We are not this body. Remember that that's the goal of Bhagavad Gita. The goal of Bhagavad Gita is not to give you some kind of motivation. Some like people like to stick in the house. What did you bring? It's beyond. So we are not this body. If we are not this body, then who are we? We are the spiritual being. The problem is we are trapped in this body. We are trapped in the body. Say like you are trapped somewhere, all right? You are going hiking and you are trapped in the jungle. What do? When you have intelligence, you try to come out from the trap. I'm trapped in the jungle. I'm trapped in the forest. I'm trapped in a cage. So we should use our intelligence. What? All right, now I'm seeing the river is flowing this way. That means I know there's a waterfalls up there. The river flows this way. That means I know there's a town or village somewhere there. I just need to follow the river path. I end up come to the civilization. I come to the village. I come to the town. I escape from being trapped. Right? But when we are trapped and we think, oh, okay, I like this situation. I like this environment. You know, I want to live in that. That is not intelligent. Because that's why we are acquiring knowledge. The knowledge is how am I going to unzip? How am I going to unzip myself and release myself back home, back to Godhead, to my original position. So our real interest lies in understanding the simple fact. All right? Just try to understand the simple fact. I am not this body, but I am a spiritual person trapped in the body. Now I am acquiring knowledge. How can I come out of this body? That is knowledge. Right? So, how the best thing? Let's look at Krishna Namastakam. I think this is going to be the last slide. Oh, it's already 9. Right? Just give me another few more minutes. We will end the session. All right. In Krishna Namastakam, let's see what is mentioned here. It's very important. So, the best way of achieving perfection. Jaya Vachyam Vachakam Ityudeti Bhavato Nama Swarupa Dvayam Purvasmat Param Eva Hanta Karunam Tatrapi Jani Mahe. Yas tasmin vihita parada nivaha prani samantad bhavet ashneyam asyenedam upasyasopihi sadanandam buddhau majjati. Quoting from Krishna Namastakam, verse 6. And here they are referring to, O holy name. You are manifested in 2 forms. The holy name, all right, the mantra manifests. It appears in 2 forms. Number 1, the supreme person described in that holy name. We understand, we read yesterday. What is the name mentioned? Hare, Krishna and Rama. The person described in that holy name. And number 2, the sound vibration of that holy name. The vibration. But now, what it says here, very interesting. It says, we know that the second form is even more merciful than the first. What does that mean? The second form. That means this form, right? Now we got 2, 1 and 2. The person described and the vibration. So it's mentioned here that the second form, that means this number 2 is even more merciful than the first. The vibration is more merciful than the person described in that mantra. Why is that so? How to understand that? So it says that because although the person may commit many offenses, a person can commit many offenses to your first form. You know, I don't believe in Krishna. Nonsense. You know, God is formless. You know, or this and that. You can offend. Or sometimes we can say, hey, that fellow Krishna, dirty fellow. This fellow Rama, watch out, you know. Don't trust him. We are offending. We may commit offense in the name. We are referring to someone, but the name we are mentioning. We can. But even we offend that kind of first name, but still we will plunge into the ocean of bliss. Despite we are offending that, but we can still plunge, we can dive into the ocean of bliss, unlimited happiness. Bliss by serving your second with his voice. So that means we can jump into the ocean of bliss simply by serving your second, serving the name, holy name, by the voice. Simply vibrate. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The 16-word mantra with 32 syllable. What is 32 syllable means? Hare, 2 syllable. Krishna, 2 syllable. Krishna, Hare. So 16 times 2, 32 syllable. This 16-word mantra with 32 syllable can take you out from these nations. Nations means what? Ignorance. And take you back to Godhead. You can prevent born again. At least if you need to be born again, somehow or other you get into human body. Imagine the same thing in the womb. We are stuck in the body of a dog, pig, elephant, or any other kind of species of life. We are stuck in the egg, chicken, finish. Before we could even hatch, people will make an omelette of you. Think about it. So, take the formula very seriously. RDC formula works wonder. Read Bhagavad Gita daily. We are just talking about summary. when you start to read the purport, what is purport in Bhagavad Gita? The explanation by what Prabhupada is giving the explanation, how to understand the verse is in the purport. It's a complete edition. First, you see the Sanskrit. Then you see word by word translation. Then you see the meaning translated into English. Then down there, purport. Purport means Prabhupada is explaining how to understand. So you are taking shelter of a spiritual master in through the instruction, the purport. So by doing this, a perfect formula. Read word by word carefully and very attentively, and try to distribute. If possible, try to distribute Bhagavad Gita. Then chant Hare Krishna. You don't need to do anything else. These three is a perfect combination of success. With that, we end the session. We open for question. Thank you so much for your wonderful time. Now let's open for questions. So, what is your question or your takeaway? Anything that you like to share? I like to hear. Remove spotlight. Okay. So, how's today's session? Was it good? Do you like it? Why suddenly all became so quiet? Mesmerized or confused or scared? Were you mesmerized or confused? Okay. So tomorrow we're going to speak on chapter 14, the three modes of material nature. All right. In three modes of material nature, we're going to say all embodied soul are under the control of the three modes. What is the three modes and what are the qualities and goodness, passion, and how that we can act upon it and how we can transcend them, how we can use it to come out of these three modes to come to the transcendental level. All right. So, any questions? All good? Is it the message is too heavy today?
Okay,
All good,
Prabhu.
All right. Okay. So when you don't have any questions, so I would like to hear your takeaway. Please give your takeaway in the group, or you've got 9:15. All right. I think we have exactly 2 hours. All right. There's no Gita Gyan program in the world that lasts this long. Usually it's 1 hour. First, when you started, just say within 1 hour. All right. But we are the one only overshooting. Okay. So you also can do a favor by sharing this video. It's already loading in YouTube. It's going live now. You can take the video and share with all your friends, right? And also, if your friends got any question, they can ask in that video, right? They say, hey, how to ask the question? There's a comment there. They can ask the question, right? We will definitely love to answer them, okay? We want to get connected to people all over the world. Then other than that, okay, other than that, yes, someone say something?
Kaushika.
Yes, Kaushika Prabhu, yes.
So may I ask one question?
Yeah,
Not pertaining to today's subject.
okay. Prabhu, if you don't mind, can you speak up loud a bit? Can you come near to the mic? Yeah.
Not pertaining to today's subject matter. I'm going to ask something about eggs.
Egg.
EGG, eggs.
Okay, right.
See, according to some Buddhists, they are allowed to take eggs, you see, which is
Yeah.
says that these eggs are from the market that they bought from the store, which it won't hatch into a small chicken or whatever. it
Yeah.
is. So that means there's no killing over there. So that's why they're allowed to take.
Okay.
So how do we explain it?
Okay. When you look at the egg, Prabhu, the egg that produce from that, all right, they electrocute the chicken. They hold the chicken in one confined place. They'll give a hormone injection, all right, hormone injection. And after that, after some time, when the things start to come to one age, they electrocute. There's electricity, electrocute. You know, when they electrocute, out of the shock, the things start to produce the egg, which is not, doesn't produce chicken, because the egg is like induced, right? If the thing naturally comes, of course, it has all the ingredient to produce a chick. But this one, after the injection and after get electrocuted, it's just like aborted. Like sometimes the when the mother get a natural abortion, the thing will come out as a lump. So similarly, it also like that. So it's cruelty.
Okay.
So this
at
can I accept?
the,
Yeah.
the farm is already being somehow or rather according to some point it being like something like what is it? Electrocuted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And do you know, chicken is the terrible living entity, you know. That day I saw, every second there are 10 over 100 over 1,000 chicken are killed every second. And they are producing hundreds of thousands of eggs in every second because everything is now tainted. People so crazy for eggs, cake, medicine, food, you know. Then also this, what they call the chicken. Now the chicken lifespan is only, what, 4 weeks? 2-3 weeks? After the chick born, they feed, now they don't inject.
Yeah.
Now they put that the food, they on the light, and the chicken, when the light is on, it just go on eating with hormone, and within 2-3 weeks, the thing becomes big. It become to the level of harvestable chicken, right?
3 weeks. 3 weeks, Guruji.
3 weeks, 3 weeks.
Ah.
Within 3 weeks, from the chick to the adult, 3 weeks. And they slaughtered.
It should be shock, not electrocute.
What is it?
The egg one, it should be electric shock, not electrocution.
Yeah, electric shock. Yes, given electric. In those days, we call current mutta, right?
Yeah.
Electric shock. And after the chicken cannot lay egg anymore, you see the chicken is like one leg, one kind. No, it's like become like a paralyzed.
Oh.
You know? Yeah. In those days, they used to call that ayam pencin. And those poor people who can't afford to have a proper chicken, they buy this ayam pencin. They buy this chicken. After the chicken cannot produce egg some more, they kill it. So it's very, very cruel.
Yeah,
Maybe later I can share one video. Yes, Prabhu?
Also be killed.
Sorry?
Chick, the male chick. The male chicks also been killed.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know that. Why?
That is excess supply, they will burn the chicken. Chick.
Chick.
If
Oh,
there
why
is
they
an
kill the
excess
male chicken?
supply of chicken in the market, they will burn the newborn chick.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah,
There's a few
yeah.
thousand, you know.
Yeah, they grind it also, I think, grind alive. And they also take the beak, right? They take the beak and put it in the hot something.
Yeah, they cut it. The sharp part.
Yeah. So that's why we don't want the vegetarians don't recognize it as because cruelty.
Yeah.
Like the vegans say that the milk from the cow is cruel, you know, is it because the cow has to give milk, right? We don't need to torture the cow, don't need to electrocute the cow to get milk. But the chicken is a really abominable birth. It get killed just 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks. It's terrible. Okay, Prabhu?
Okay, thank you, bro.
Okay, bro, thank you. Where are you from, Prabhu? Kaushika, Prabhu?
JB.
Oh, Johor, Okay.
Same with Chong.
You are Cheong's friend?
Together, yeah, we are together.
Oh, I see. You are Chinese body devotee, is it?
Yes.
You got a very unique name, Kausika Das. Wow. Nice name.
Bhakti Vinay Samaraj.
Bhakti?
Vinay Samaraj disciple.
Again.
Bhakti Vinay Samaraj.
Oh, Bhakti Vikram Vinasa Narasimha Maharaj. Okay. Nice. Wonderful. So happy to see you, Prabhu.
Okay, thanks.
Vijay Bharat, you unmuted just now. You want to say something?
Just now, Prabhu, you explained about the milk that they force and take. They're forcing the cow to give the milk, right? Is it? But so ISKCON, we don't drink milk. Is it complete vegan or what?
No. See, milk is important to develop our brain cell. So you must boil the milk and drink, not take the cold milk. You have to boil the milk to develop a brain cell. But now the problem is the milk that we are buying from, come from New Zealand, the fern leaf, Dutch lady.
Yeah.
And the milk that we buy from that from the box, it's all called IMSA, IMSA milk. IMSA means the cows are tortured, tortured to get that milk. So, but the problem is we human being, we cannot survive without milk. So therefore, what you need to do, the milk that we drink, the what they call the Dutch lady or the fern leaf, everything that we're drinking is full of, is completely sinful. So what you can do is, you can make a point once a year at least to go and do what they call go to the what they call the farm and start to serve the cow. So now ISKCON, we have this thing called that Lanchang farm.
Yeah.
All right. So once a year, at least try to go there. Okay, you give some grass, worship the cow or something like that. It's very auspicious. You can counteract whatever you're doing. That's why we don't want to drink everything directly. We just can boil the milk and anything, offer to Krishna. All right. Then we drink. So that's the thing. But you have to drink milk, because milk fill your brain.
It's not the word you mentioned, Prabhu, the IMSA. You mean IMSA and Ahimsa?
Yeah, IMSA, yes. IMSA, correct.
Okay.
It's a cruel milk. Sometimes they suck the milk out until it comes with all the blood and pus. And they filter the milk and they supply to the distinct. And in New Zealand, they simply produce, they just husbandry. They make the cow become pregnant. They become the cow pregnant. And after that, when the calf is born, immediately they kill the calf. They take the calf and kill that because for the leather, so that the cow can go on giving milk. It's a mass production of milk in New Zealand. So, better offer to Krishna and take it as a distinct. Right, anyway. Any other questions? That's why we studied in chapter 2, right? Right? A person can be the most sinful, extremely sinful. But if he simply takes up the shelter of the Lord, he can be, you are just like the boat that crossed the ocean of misery, even how sinful you are. We can do sin directly and indirectly. There's a direct sin, that means you're directly involved. But there's a lot of sins that we're doing helplessly, indirectly, like drinking that milk. Right, when you're walking, we might have stepped on an ant. We could have done all the sins directly and indirectly. So there's no way we can escape. So that's why Krishna says, even how sinful the person can be, if he simply takes shelter at the Lord, he is in the boat that's a swift. That means you can cross the ocean of misery in that boat. That's why I'm saying, don't worry about anything. Follow the RDC formula. Read Bhagavad Gita daily. Chant Hare Krishna very attentively. All right. How many rounds? If possible, try to do 16 rounds or 1.5 hours. Okay, maybe on a Wednesday after we finish the session, we can discuss how to do it. By then, I hope that all of you can get your chanting back and beats. All right. In Ipoh, we don't have the stock. That's why I cannot send to you. But I think we have 1 or 2, but I cannot supply more. And it's very expensive to send, because one time you send parcel, it costs 8-9 ringgit. And the bead bag costs you what, 20-25. So it could cost a lot of money. So rather, you go to your nearest Hare Krishna center and try to get a bead and bag. And I'm not sure whether they sell on Shopee or what. If you can get cheaper, you can get it. So on the day, on the Wednesday, if you have any questions, all right, or Wednesday or Thursday, we can have 1 or 2 days up, because we're going to finish on Tuesday, 23rd. Right? 24, 25. 25 cannot, because I got my relation coming from overseas. But 23, we try to meet up and we discuss. And 25, 26, or 1 or 2 days, we can do some follow-up, how to kickstart this thing. But whatever it is, chant your Maha Mantra, read Bhagavad Gita, and try to distribute. Right? So try it. And Kaushika Prabhu, I want to ask you. So, you don't have any contacts around your area to distribute books, Prabhu?
Yeah. Pardon?
Because you asked me to distribute in Ipoh. You don't have any chance to give away in your area?
Then also if you feel you want to,
Yeah, better, Prabhu, because you asked me to do it on your behalf. It's nothing like you give it using your, you give it your own hand,
Okay, no problem with that.
Okay, so you please send your address. I think you did send your address, right?
It's with you, I think. I sent,
okay. Yeah, you send the address. So tomorrow I'm going to send your your book and also this Cheong Fuk Wing, all right? Chaitanya Daya Prabhu's book, I will send tomorrow. And Chaitanya Daya, are you sure you want to keep behind?
Yeah, that's why I get more.
Huh?
That's why I sponsor
I
more.
know. You sponsor 15 books, but you said you want me to distribute 7, you're going to distribute 8, right?
Yeah.
So are you sure you want to do that? Or shall I send all the 15 to you?
Also can.
No, I'm just asking. If it's okay, I can send one shot 15. Or if you want me to send 8, distribute 7, also I can do lah. I mean this thing lah.
8 lah. Enough.
No, okay, then I send you 8. The 7 I give away locally when we do Kirtan, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Because you know what? Because sometimes working, so I scared you pile up there. So I want it to move fast. So if I'm short, I will come back to you.
Right. Okay, should be fine. All right.
Okay.
Because Kapshika Prabhu asked me to distribute everything. That's why I want him to have the feeling to give himself.
Yeah. We should do some like this.
All right.
It quite also okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. And Valliammai Mataji, Dr. Valli was telling Matchless Gift Shopee. ISKCON Pride, easy to get all product. Okay, there is a place called Shopee. In Shopee, there's a place called Matchless Gift. Maybe you can go and get your Chapa Mala. All right, chanting back and beats. You try to get there. And this thing. Abhirami, do you have a chanting back and beats? Abhirami is my cousin sister. Are you there? Tada. All right. Where are you in Ipoh or in KL? Okay. You are staying in what place? What is the place? What? Bukit what? Bukit Jalil. You know, Abhirami, Bukit Jalil, your place and Hare Krishna Center in OUG is just very near. All right? You just night Bukit Turun, on the left is Hare Krishna Center. Even you take a grab from your house to Hare Krishna Center, maybe cost you around, oh, you know, then you go and get it there. Okay? So, please go and get your chanting back and beats, right? You just take a drive there and try to get one set. Then maybe on Wednesday, we can discuss how to kickstart chanting. All right? Okay. All right. So, it's already 9:30. So, I really had a good time discussing with all of you this wonderful topic. Tomorrow is going to be even more wonderful. It's now you start to see your bliss keep increasing and increasing until the chapter 18. And of course, we are only studying what? The summary. But if you're going to read word by word, you're going to dive into it, you can never believe how exciting, how wonderful, how inspiring this book is going to be. Right? Even in your material life, even in your job scope, even you are doing business, you're doing whatever, you just simply practice the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. You're going to be very successful in your business life, family life, relationship, even relation with devotees, everything will be successful. That ultimately, you're also going to be successful in your spiritual life. All right. It's a fantastic book. All right. So with that, thank you so much. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha paditanam pavinebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Have a beautiful evening.
Hare Krishna.
Meet tomorrow.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Prabhu.
Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please share your takeaway in the group. Please share
Hare
your
Krishna
takeaway in the
Prabhu.
group.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Hare Krishna. Welcome. Haribol.